You were talking earlier too, the concept from Stephen Johnson's book about increased connectivity being the force behind innovation, right?
Yeah, he contends, and I believe he's right, that the increase in connectivity over time, you take a look at it, as larger areas start to form, as the first cities start to form, that connectivity, that social connectivity started to spur innovation and creativity. And the more and more and more we get connected, the faster that creativity and innovation takes place. So back in the day, his example is the coffee house of England or the salons in France that led to the modernism movements. The web is very much so, and the social spaces on the web, like LinkedIn, Facebook, are very analogous to those. I'm even still shocked sometimes. Like, I'll talk to people I don't believe should be able to use Twitter to improve their business. In Montreal here, there's a really high-end chip troubleshooter. So they have the iPhone 6 chipset. They're putting it all through its paces to try to troubleshoot it to make sure that it's going to be fine once they put it in the phone. The guy uses Twitter to troubleshoot problems. He can't figure something out. He'll put a tweet out there. He gets responses from all over the world. I was like, Paul, you've got to be kidding me. He's like, no, it's great. I was like, really? I mean, because he's such a niche, obscure business. I mean, like, how does somebody like that get benefit from Twitter? But he does. And I think that phenomena where you can put something out there on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you're comfortable, and you get people who don't even know you in the case of Twitter. They just see what you wrote, or they see a hashtag, or they see somebody retweeting it. They answer you back, and they give you good, valuable information. It's amazing.
Right.
So I think that increase in connectivity, if you can bring that into your business, like IBM's trying to do that, AT&T's trying to do that, they're going to be successful to the extent that they do that.
Right.
Companies that are more Neanderthal, they stay closed, they think they're strong enough, they want to tie it all up, they're not going to be long-term successful.
Right.
I really believe it is get social or die.
I was at a tweet up last week in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, the Digital Portsmouth tweet up. The presenters were all coders, and the theme of the tweet up was the art of code. And they were saying that it just really makes sense when you think about it to take what you've produced and make it available to the public and allow others to poke holes in it, fix bugs in it, make comments about it, and who knows, even create something much better from what you've started. And then in the process, you build all these connections. Then people can hire you for other things, other projects that are in line with your services, your products, whatever they are, right?
Exactly. Go back to Stephen Johnson for 2 seconds. He's got a great example of that, where Nike, shoe company, they have this green initiative. They want to be environmental friendly. They want to be more green. And they've put their patents for a number of different things up online. They're using Creative Commons. They've got very simple structures on, non-compete and what they can be used for. But they pretty much have all their green patents up available for people to use, and they're already seeing tons of benefits from that. People are taking those patents and improving on ways Nike wouldn't even have thought of or imagined, and it's creating more value back for Nike, and Nike is going out to industries that they never would have thought of for these patents, and they're helping them out. They're bringing this whole green movement more and more to the fore. So it's very, very interesting. I believe that companies that are going that open source route versus, say, the SAP proprietary route, I mean, there's just going to be so much more successful over time. I really, really do believe that. It's a great example.
Right. Even the conversation that you and I are having right now, and that we're discussing the topics that we're hearing about, we're combining our knowledge in such a way that hopefully other people online are going to be able to use that and build on it themselves and use that to strengthen their businesses. It was a perfect example of the kind of benefit that can result from the increase in connectivity. I mean, there you are in Montreal, I'm down here in the Boston area, but we're able to have this conversation online that people worldwide can benefit from. That's pretty interesting.
Exactly. So I
Right.
think that that model, you talk about recommendations, we're living in this recommendation era, is very true. And then I also believe it's a pay it forward mentality as well. By creating value and paying it forward, it does and will come back to you. It's very similar to that open source conversation that you just initiated a minute ago.
Right. Joseph, it's been really great talking with you about this, and I think we've really just kind of scratched the surface of this whole concept. Hopefully, we can have some more discussions on this in the future.
Yeah, thank you very much for your time, Don. And yeah, I think it'd be fun to maybe go through another time and just kind of talk about like real down and dirty techniques about how do you go ahead and share socially and create things which are, benefit you and benefit other people in the links. Cool. Thanks for your time. Nice chatting with you.
Thank you, Joseph, and have a great weekend.